Welcome back to the Culture of Currency, where today we're getting into the rising prices of silver, which has been a pretty awesome thing to see, though as a collector, I want it down as low as possible because I just like to buy things, to hold them, to love them, and to view them. But it does make an interesting quandary here with our generic silver. You see, we've been tracking our generic silver since January, paying $100 a month on those. In fact, I'm very excited here in the next 10 days or so to go back and get a little bit more, $100 worth more of generic silver. But it's currently getting beat by the world bullion, the government issued bullion, where our disparity is 26.53 negative on the generic, and it is about $60 on the positive side for the government issued bullion. And we've already gone over how we track all of that and where we find our metrics, but I did stop calculating this at quarter one, as that's our check-in time, and our next quarter will end there for Q2 in June 30th. So at that point, wherever spot is where we'll mark it. But if it is where it is now, our generic bullion will have made a giant swing. With the premiums I paid, averaging at about $3 for these generics, with the way that silver has gone up, I purchased a lot of these for under $25. And so being at 28, plus maybe even 30 by the time Q2 runs around, what we might end up having is a negative 26 going into what my calculations are showing right now, a positive around 30. So that's almost a $60 swing that we have right there, just because this has rose. And what will be interesting to bring it into this is when I calculate it against my government bullion, the big difference is what I see is in the marketplace, the government issued bullion is not moving at the rate of which the generic is. I think a lot of that is the built-in heavy premium. So if silver was at $25 and there was a $10 premium on a coin, they still want to sell those. And so we don't see silver being $30 and it still has a $10 premium. It actually brings down the premium a little bit. And so that being said, the disparity between the generic and the government bullion is getting closer and closer. And it might be a time where we actually see our generic be the better version over the government bullion based on the metrics we're tracking. So that is all very interesting to me. And here in about 10 days, I get to go once again and buy more. I'll probably go to my local coin shop where I picked up this beauty because just, getting this right here, this is a 3-ounce Monarch, that's like $95 online from their website, and I got it for roughly $75. So just phenomenal, and it might be one of my favorite pieces of silver right now. And another thing I didn't realize, I'm a big government bullion guy. All my silver goes in capsules, and they're fancy. You don't touch them, you just kind of stare at them. I didn't estimate how much fun it is to just do this consistently. Like when I'm thinking, I can hold silver and just do this. And for some reason, that is a very relaxing sound, just like the poker chip. It's also relaxing, but it just doesn't have the weight of the silver. So just holding something like this, and looking at it and that type of thing, it is extremely valuable, and I highly underestimated that. So that being said, I do think there's an intrinsic gain to the generic, you being able to hold it and that type of thing. So just wanted to throw that out there. But that is all I have to say today. I just wanted to kind of say my thoughts out there that with silver rising the way it has and the calculations I just did on this generic stuff, what we might actually see is a level playing field here as we go into quarter two, which once again is the 1st of April, which we're already in, all the way to the 30th of June. So we're going to keep on every single month building $100 of our generic and $100 of our world government bullion and bringing that information to you. So I'm highly excited for that, and I hope that you'll join us for that journey. That's all I have to say, and I just wanted to remind you to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.